Yes, welcome to another huge privilege to bring you some nuggets, some information. On this particular session, we're going to be looking at the word. Vision that cannot be written cannot be run. And run meaning it cannot be executed. It also means that the people who will be gathered by the vision cannot run with it. So there is I would call it age old, um, immutable, universal principle that the intangible must be able to become tangible for people to be able to tangibly run with it to create the tangible. Um, and we go back to our text, which is Genesis 11. And in verse 3, you begin to see how these guys in Babel, you know, uh, order their speaking in such a way that it aligned with acting. And verse 3 starts with saying, they said to each other. So before any brick was laid, before any mortar was mixed, there was language. Structured, shared, directional language. This is not incidental. It was pivotal. And also you must understand that God operates like this. God himself created the world with words. And so he built this technology into man. This creative mechanism and structure and framework was also built into man. The word comes before the world. The notion comes before the nation. In NLP, neuro-linguistic program, language is not just a communication tool, it is a construction tool. The words you say or you use to describe your vision already is building it or destroying it. Vague language produces vague results. Coded, precise, elevated language produces coded, precise, and elevated outcomes. The builders at Babel had what we might call today a brand statement, brand philosophy. They said, "Come, let us build a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves." Now, I know that their objective was wrong, their motivation was in the wrong place, and that will be addressed in subsequent series. But notice the structure. They had a what, city and tower, a how, together, and a why, a name, an identity, a legacy. Most people building today have none of these three articulated things, and they do not even have it clear. They may have it, but not clear. Proverbs 29:18 says something very profound. The Hebrew word for vision here is kazon. The statement says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Kazon is a prophetic revelation, a divine communication received and then transmitted. Vision is not invented. It is received from God and then crafted by you into language, precise enough for people to see it, run with it, and for others to see it and carry it. For kingdom builders, your vision is God's intention for you in your spare, expressed through your unique voice. It must be clear enough to attract the right people, strong enough to repel the wrong ones, and simple enough that every person on the team can recite it, even under pressure. As a matter of fact, under pressure. Nations are not rebuilt by feelings. They are rebuilt by people with words sharp enough to cut through the confusion and light a path for people to follow. The code. Beyond the vision statement, great builders create codes. The value and the behavioral standards that give the vision teeth, sharp teeth. Jesus didn't just say, love one another. He showed it. He modeled it. and then he had people that upheld it. What are the codes of your community? What are the codes for what you're building, your organization, your nation? If people cannot name them, if people do not know them, then they cannot live them. Now, this is how you implement what I'm talking about. Write your vision statement in 25 words or even fewer. Read it loud. Refine it until it stirs up something on the inside of you. Then I want you to identify 3 to 5 core codes, what I would call the value. Do you understand? These are non-negotiable, non-aspirational. Share those 3 codes or values with 3 trusted people and ask them to repeat it back to you in their own words. This will reveal to you how clear you're being and how clear you are to yourself. Create a vision or a visual representation of the vision. A 1-page document that captures the what, the how, and the why. Keep reviewing that quarterly with your team, not to change it necessarily, but to measure reality against it. This gives you clarity on whether you truly have a vision that you have truly articulate and you can truly work towards. Thank you again for us having this conversation this afternoon. I believe that this will help you. I strongly believe it. And I hope that we can continually create a safe place where we're able to communicate these tenets and principles to ourselves. Please leave a comment. I want to hear from you and your thoughts regarding this, and watch out for the next videos. I'd also appreciate if you drop us a like. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.